Alright, I just got done wiring in my ARB twin compressor into the sPOD and making the Zenith gauge only come on when I turn on the ARB compressor. So I'll just show you it's independent of functions, turn on everything else, turn on the lights, turn on different lights. But when I'm ready for the compressor, I can turn that on. Turns on the Zenith. Starts by showing your voltage for about 30 seconds. By the way, my compressor is mounted under my front seat. And there we go. It's filling up a 2.5 gallon air tank right now. Gets up to about 150, 155. I'm also doing a leak down test right now, so we'll see if it stays. At about 140, the ARB kicks back on, but now I have a 2-gallon tank with 150 psi ready to go. The compressor's obviously ready to go still. It's got its own built-in pressure switch, so let's see how fast it airs up a tire. This is a 2012 JKU. Here's the tank I installed. Rehabbed this tank, obviously painted it super cool orange. There's the Zenith sensor supply line from the ARB under the seat. I'll show you it under the seat here real quick. There's a couple of the leads. There's the main. You can't really see it very well. But there's the mount from Carolina Metal Fab and the ARB underneath. There's the ARB manifold with an inlet, and then the supply line going to the back with 2 solenoid ports for lockers. Alright, looks like the pressure's holding pretty good. It's at 146 right now. I can hear a very small leak at one of the fittings, so I'll get that tightened up here in a minute. Alright, so I got my air hose hooked up. Let's see how fast this fills up a tire. With just the ARB twin, I timed this the other day. It was filling up my 35, 1250, 15-inch tires in exactly 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So, as you can see on the gauge, it's showing about 10 psi. I usually air it down to about 12 psi, so this gauge is showing just a little different. I'm going to pump this up to 32 psi using this gauge. So, from this gauge, roughly 10, maybe 11, 12 psi to 32 psi. Here we go. Now you hear the compressor running now that the tank's dropped. The tank still has 100 psi in it right now. And it's about 90, 92. Now it's about 80 psi. I'm going to let this fill up for a full minute and see where we're at. 78 psi now. Alright, I think that was just about a minute. Oh wow. 30 psi. Put a little bit more in there. And one more for 32. And that's about 32 right on the money. Alright, that's pretty impressive. About a minute and 30 seconds compared to 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Here we go, it's still pumping up. And it's back up to 120, 125. There it is. Alright, and then when you're done with the compressor and gauge, you can just turn it off and it's gone. If you re-engage it, it's going to go through the checks and also back to your voltage. But see, it shows the pressure ring behind, so it kind of gives you an idea that you do have air pressure, but it's showing you your voltage first. Kick over here in a minute because it's leaking down just a little bit. Well, anyway, I'm going to find that leak and hope you all enjoyed.